What's up, you guys? I'm Kaden, and today we're going to be doing Libra makeup. Now, if you're new here, we've been doing makeup from my interpretation all the way from Aries to Pisces. So if you haven't already, go watch those videos. Shout out to Rilling Plants for letting me use their thumbnail. And excuse the noise in the background, just ignore it. I'm gonna try to edit it out as much as I can. Otherwise, we'll get straight into it, so make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm here for you every Wednesday. So starting off, I just wanted to say that Libra is one of my favorite signs. My fiance is actually a Libra, but I actually loved them even before we started hanging out. Libras are born September 23rd to October 22nd. Libra's ruling planet is Venus, the same as Taurus, which means that Libras are romantic at heart. They long for stability, long-term relationships, being wooed and swept off their feet, as well as sweeping others off their feet. Now, most people would think that Taurus and Libra would make a heavenly match because they both share the romantic Venus. And from personal experience as well as research, I can tell you that it's not the same. Libras are tender to the touch, classic romantics, whereas Taurus are about passion and lust. We have the romantic strings, but not as much as Libra. Libra is all out there, Lifetime movie, Hallmark movie, boy next door, girl next door type fling. Now, I'm going to be using my darker makeup only because I have a lot of ideas for Libra and I don't really care about using the foundation that I really like and normally use because we're going to be covering it up mostly anyways. Also, I forgot to tell you, for my hair for Libra, I put it half in a ponytail and I kind of flipped the sides down and then tried to flip the rest down. I tried to do the whole Kim Kardashian thing, but it just didn't work out really. I had it in a bun earlier and it looked too meh. So sorry to disappoint. Maybe we'll figure it out later. But yeah, I used my straightener to kind of straighten and then flip. It's really hard, you guys. My hair was not cooperating. Even with hairspray afterwards, it just wasn't doing its thing. So when I think of Libra, I think of blues, royal blues, blue blues. So that's what we're going to try to incorporate today. And even though Libras go for a more natural look, I just feel like we really need to emphasize the royal blue and just kick it up a notch. So because the Libra's signifier is the scales, what I want to do is kind of make that shape on my face. So I kind of want it to be like, and then, but we'll see how that goes. I'm not even going to outline my eyebrows like I normally do, only because they'll most likely be covered up. It's looking a little cakey, but it's fine because I'm going to try to cover it up. So the reason why Libras are represented by the scales is supposedly because they are very fair individuals and they crave balance in their life. Work-home balance, justice. They really value doing what's right. Because of this need for balance and fairness in their life, they tend to overly obsess and self-analyze their own actions because they want to practice what they preach. So a lot of Libras beat a dead horse, asking for advice or explaining a situation to kind of get your input on it. That being said, makes them indecisive individuals because when they make a decision, they want it to be the most perfect, absolute decision. And a lot of their decisions are pricey. Not only pricey as in price tag, the things that they buy, but pricey as in consequences and circumstances as well. So they want to make sure that they're making the absolute right decision. And sometimes in life there is no right decision, right? So this really trips Libras up and sometimes they just don't even make a decision because they simply can't do it. If there's no answer to a solution, forget about it. You'll be sitting there waiting all day for a Libra to make up their mind. I've noticed that a lot of successful and or famous people are Libras. And I think it's because they spend so much time analyzing the decisions that they make that they end up making the right decisions that puts them on the correct path. They're also extremely good at their jobs. They go above and beyond at every job they're at, whether it's CEO of a company or a janitor. they feel as though if they have a job, they're going to do it right and they're going to be the best at their job. And I commend them for that. Libras are also prone to being hopeless romantics because their planet is Venus, so they desperately want to be in love all the time. And like Taurus, well, most Tauruses that have a lot of Taurus in their chart, they are constantly dating or seeing somebody or crushing on somebody. Love is always in the air for them. A lot of people who are Libras struggle to hold a relationship in the beginning of their lives, but once they find their true match, they stay together for a lifetime. I think it's because Libras are very serious, matter-of-fact people. They know what they want, they know what they like, they know what they expect of others and what they expect from themselves. And a lot of other signs are just not that serious and they can't stick it through when times get rough. So Libras tend to struggle finding someone who is in it for the long run with them no matter what. I'm a peacock. I kind of don't like this eyeshadow. It's like blotchy. Okay, anyways, Libras. Libras love expensive things. That includes expensive jewelry and clothes. They are very materialistic people because they believe good things don't come cheap, and they're absolutely right in a lot of ways. But that mentality also doesn't make them very humble people when they know that they can get better, because they don't like to buy things twice. Feel like a superhero or a sidekick or something. One thing that you should know about Libras is that they go off on a switch. If they don't like something, they will absolutely make it clear that they do not like something. They are not afraid to show people they don't like them, that they disagree. They have no chill switch. They just kind of get set off. This can really suck for Libra because once their switch is turned on, they can't turn it off. So even if there's a misunderstanding, it's too late. They're already down the rabbit hole of destruction. And most likely, you're already dead to them. Once Libras don't like you, they pretty much don't like you forever. Which again is not beneficial for Libra because every human makes mistakes, you know, even them. And it just kind of seems like they don't tolerate anything from anybody, but they expect to be tolerated by everybody. They're not ones to apologize. If they apologize to you, you are a rare species in their life, and they must really care about you. They're not one to accept their flaws or admit mistakes. And I think that goes hand in hand with the notion that they take so long to carefully decide their decisions that all of that hard work must pay off. Then they're perfect. This is looking a little cray. Another fun fact about Libras, they are not ones to make plans. They will not invite you over their house or make plans with you for the next weekend. They expect to be invited to places unless it's something big like Christmas, etc. But typically they don't enjoy hosting or making plans for the week in advance because they really enjoy the freedom of having time to themselves, and making plans takes that away. It kind of makes them committed to doing something, and when they have too many plans going on, it really stresses them out. So Libra men, I will say, are kind of like the dad jokes of the sign. It's so weird because they're so fun and so corny at the same time. You can't help but love them. Now, women Libras are a whole vibe. They are majestic. They will let you know who is boss. They don't play around. And Libras in general don't play around as it is. This is kind of cool, right? But yeah, no, Libras in general are very serious people. Some famous Libras in the US are Lil Wayne, Kim Kardashian West. Who else is a Libra? I know many more, but honestly, I forget because, you know, I'm not an encyclopedia, but I promise you, if you look up Libra famous people, you'll see that a lot of the stars that you know of are Libras. Stevie J and Jocelyn Hernandez are Libra. I only know that because I'm watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta right now. I'm on like season 3. And I don't know why, but every time I watch a movie or a show, whether it's real life or not, I have to look up the whole cast and look at their zodiac signs, who they're married to. Because I don't know, I just get attached to the characters, even if it's reality TV, and I just want to know, like, what are you doing now? Who are you with? Whatever, bitch. I think I'm gonna do contour with a different blue I haven't used yet. I don't know if I wanted to do all this. This blue kind of made it look stupid. Come on. This makeup wipe is crazy. I kind of didn't want it to do that good of a job. This is not cute. My hair kind of looks a mess and no Libra would ever step out like this, but I just don't know what to tell you guys, you know? I think with Libra, I'm gonna put the tattoo on the center of my forehead only because they long for balance, not because they would actually do it. Also, I don't think I've done that with any of the previous signs yet, so. Another thing to note about Libra is that they make great managers. They have to be in a position where they're in charge because they are the type of people that love improving their surroundings. They love improving their home surroundings. They love improving their work surroundings. Anything to make their job better or easier in their personal and work life is up a Libra's forte. And because they are so good at their own job and willing to learn and doing the job right, they get frustrated with people who do not do their job correctly. So because Libras enjoy long-term everything, relationships and living situations and career-wise, they want to make everything a better place. So if they're a manager, they're able to change the work environment so that it's a better place for everybody. And because of this attitude, they tend to move up. I kind of feel like getting rid of this shit. That's fine. This makeup actually looks better in person. I went to the bathroom with different lighting and it looked pretty cool, to be honest. But I noticed with the tattoo, there's like a butt. It's like a Libra man holding the scales. I don't know why they couldn't just do scales, but yeah. It's a man holding the scales, but like his booty is facing me. And they really define the booty. His leg's all fucked up. Well, he's an amputee. I don't know what to tell you guys. But yeah, look at his butt. I don't know. Maybe this was a terrible Libra video. I don't know any Libra that would go this extreme with their makeup. But it's supposed to be emphasized, right? So I don't know, you guys. Maybe I'll redo the video. I don't know. I'll be honest, this video, I just have so much going on today and this was a part of the list. And I only film on Mondays because my fiance is not here and it makes it really easy for me because even though he doesn't really care that I'm filming and he's not very loud, I just get like stage fright when he's here. And we have a studio apartment, so it's not like I can close the door or anything and then get into, you know, the mood. But so I choose to do my videos on Mondays when he's not here because I don't work on Mondays and I just have so much to do today. So I wasn't really in the mood to do the video and that's probably why it came out like dookie. But at the same time, it's not too bad, right? But maybe I'll redo the video. Probably not because of who I am as a person. But I think it didn't turn out too bad. The pictures will look nice. And, you know, I can always do another one of these videos in the future. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I shouldn't have done this look at all. Oh, well, guys, you know what? Sue me. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? Can't do nothing but watch it and disagree. So, y'all, that is that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Next week, we will be doing Scorpio. I will see you next week.